Hi, this is a screencast of Jump Rope, a great way to track mastery. And I just wanted to give you a quick thing. They have getting started tutorial. There's also help center. I'm just going to go through this and give you an overview of how to use this. So when you sign up, and this is, I haven't updated this for 4th and 5th this new semester because I just got new tests. So you can look at some of the past. You can do everything from mastery. I'm going to change the date to, actually that's fine, I guess. I can actually, it's not gonna work, but there's lots of things you can do with this. This is just overall some data. Actually, I have a lot more for this class for environmental and biology. I'm using data link for biology since it's an HSA tested subject. So this is just the course. I can change a bunch of things. I can print rosters, archive, delete. I can take attendance, obviously. Now, this is an overview of how a student's doing score-wise and meeting objectives. So, and I'll show you how I did that in just a moment. So when you plan, you can create units. I'm doing it with 4th block because that's the one I did it before. And I have archived stuff too, so I can kind of give you an idea of things. But anyway, so you create a unit and you can enter the standards. This is questions that I did, and then you can design assessments and you can actually do the test. So I have a air and climate pretest, the air and climate test, and the final exam. So the one nice thing is when you can put these all in, you can attach them. You can also attach them this way. It says one attachment because this is an archived class. I can't really show you it, but I can show you the results. But you can always put this in, add an attachment, and you actually have the actual test to go along with it. So anyways, when you get done with planning, we'll do 4th block again, ecology. These are all the standards. You can import standards. You can write them in yourself. For example, this is all I had 10 standards for this unit. It was a huge unit. You can actually align it. You can do academic or character. You can do the weighted average. Actually, I've never aligned. I think that's because this was new for Common Core. So you can add Common Core. So if you say writing or whatever, you can actually choose the level. It looks like there's some of the things for that. So that's kind of nice. Advanced settings, like I said, you can add these. Description, weighted average, showing reports, and of course you can add the attachment. I'm not going to save that because this is old. And then you're going to click on design. You can choose all the ones you've put in, and then you can add a new assessment. So this is pre-test from before. I didn't add the attachment, but I can if I want. And I can actually do any of these: project, paper, test, homework, classwork, blah, 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 final rating. All right, so then when they get in here, you can choose your course and what unit it is. And you can kind of see, I put these in individually, and I use another program to score everything. I use something called GradeCam, and I can actually align that with that. So this was in just October. I haven't used this in a while. But you can see which mastery objectives they mastered, which is kind of nice. I can always add more. Now, the growth tracker, you have to have a diagnostic to set it up, and you can do the interims to see what it is. But you can actually set this up. You can write it in here, change what this means, whatever way you want. And you can actually do a growth tracker that way, which is really great for the SLOs, a diagnostic, interim, interim 2, and post-assessment. You can change this. They have lots of things that you can change, and of course, edit is right there. And one nice thing is these things come in, so you can actually share these as well. What I really like and is very helpful is the reports. So I can choose mastery by student, I can choose mastery by standard, mastery by assessment, growth goals, which I don't have in because I never did that. Missing works, progress report, and custom explorer. Custom explorer is very nice because you can actually do what you want. So I have unit to standard, unit to student. I can actually, I'd rather do, I can change any of these things. So I can actually show mastery by student for all standards, and I might as well load the report. So this is even old kids. That's one thing I don't like. These are like Charlie graduated last year. She actually, you can kind of see she was a pretty decent student for some things. But I can actually do overall academic mastery. I can also break it down for her pre-test, her test, and her overall final exam, showing growth per student, as well as this other stuff. So that's kind of, it's really nice to break down by student, and that's actually quite helpful for these SLOs and showing student growth. I'll load the report. So this is just this year. These, my kids are kind of low. Like I said, these are some of the old stuff. You can kind of see who's been, what's going on. Like I said, the grading, you can always grade. I don't want the growth tracker, I just want ecology. But you can see the class average, overall mastery, but you have to do the other thing. Any unscored students kind of zero, so that will skew it as well. That's problematic. But other than that, you can always ask for help. They get back to you very, very quickly. You can also set up, there's a wizard. You can log in when you put the name, the kids' IDs in. It's not very difficult. In fact, I'll show you fourth block just because I got to add. And it's not hard to import the students by bulk. I actually have this ready to go. I've already set up a CVS thing. That'd be the last name. First name. I don't have that. So yeah, that's just an example. And I'm in a room with slow internet connection. I think I will cancel this for right now. And it won't let me. But anyway, there's lots of things to do with this. It's a pretty great program. It is free. I don't think there's much difference with a system-wide one versus the teacher dashboard. And feel free to ask me any questions. Thanks.